Welcome to the 5-Minute Trading Edge, brought to you by the Institutional Edge System. Well, it can be a long day when price doesn't do much. How many times have you sat there as price grinds and trudges right through a consolidation zone like this? You might see a little bit of action like this, or maybe when some news came out, some action along here. But by and large, when these candles are closing, they're not showing you much by way of entry opportunities or even locations that you can get in and profit from. Well, today we're going to look at trade locations that help you deal with moments like this, and it has to do with working with the value zone. Now, in the value zone, it's an area of price consolidation where you're seeing the better majority of volume. It's also where the institutions are playing, and you have to be careful with this area. Within it, you're going to find fair value, which we'll talk about. You also see value area high and value area low, VAH and VAL. These are the spots that we're looking for. They present opportunities because they are support, resistance, and even reversal points that allow us to get in, even if it's modest, and make a profit. And they also are areas that allow us to monitor to avoid sucker trades. And so let's dive in and see what we mean. So here's our same chart that we were looking at. It's the ES. We're in a 7-minute time frame. And we'll start by establishing the value zone. Now, this is the spot where the better majority of the volume is taking place, right in here. If we were to look at volume at price, we would see the most volume taking place within this band. And this is where the institutions are playing. Now, if you're a retail trader like the millions out there, you might be tempted to try and make a play in one of these instances, hoping for a scalp, or even right here, hoping for a scalp. Those are sucker trades. There's not a lot of profit there. You're more often than not going to get burned because they are right at fair value. If you were to see or look at volume, the most volume would be taking place right in the middle of this zone. And this is the zone or point that institutions are looking to play at. Instead, we're the most interested in what happens at these extremes. We'll start with the top area here. This is a spot where price gets too expensive for the institutions. It's value area high. So as they valued price, this is where it gets to be really high. And these represent opportunities to go short. Conversely, we have value area low. This is where things get really cheap as far as the institutions are concerned. These are opportunities to go long. Now, looked at through this lens, our locations, we can see that they're still there, but we get a lot more picky as to when and where we're going to get in. So value area low here, trading right along this line as prices started to consolidate. We have 4 decent opportunities to get in that represent, as price goes back to at least fair value or up to the top end of that trend, chances for us to get in. Even when price rocketed down there, if we were paying attention, we could have grabbed that as it went back up. Plenty of ticks there, even if you're looking to make a modest profit for you to play. Same with value area high. We get a lot more picky. We're not trading this zone. We see opportunities. There are 5 there across where we, as price breaches or reaches that extreme, we can get in and enter. This all has to do with looking at and watching the value area that the institutions deem or what they feel as fair, and then trading at the fringes of that. Allows you to get in, get out, make a profit. So there it is. Establish the value zone. You'll know where it's at because you can spot the better majority of the volume taking place. Use that as confirming, as your way to confirm the top and the bottom of that zone. Steer clear of fair value. Once you know where that zone is, right in the middle of it, those are the sucker trades. Watch for the breaches in value area high or value area low. They'll come along, and when they do, support and resistance are going to take hold. You'll see price get reeled back in. It's your opportunity to locate a trade, enter, and profit. Do it with confidence, even if price is just grinding right along. Want to see how you can profit from value areas? Watch our free 4-part training at institutionaledgesystem.com. Until then, thanks for your time.